Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Happy Monday.
Yeah.
We are color coordinated today
We planned this.
to a T. The tans and the black.
You didn't
the
get
darks.
the black
I
shoe
know.
memo.
I can change shoes.
Right.
We'll just keep our shoes down here so
Yeah.
people can't see.
To be strategic. Anyways,
How are you?
good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a busy weekend.
Yeah.
I was in the car for like 6 hours yesterday.
Ooh. Just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
Okay.
I can't wait to tell you about it.
I'm excited. That's not like you. Usually you're on a bike or you're on foot for many hours.
Hey,
not
also
sitting in a vehicle.
I was on a bike this weekend as well.
Okay.
Planes, trains, automobiles.
Did it all.
No planes. No trains.
So it's
Just automobiles and bikes
okay.
and feet. Well, how are you? I said that already.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Anything new?
No, I mean, I don't know if we want to jump in. I had a few things to touch base on before the weekend.
Okay, perfect.
One was our show, the Catfish.
Okay, you want to start with that?
Kind of.
Let's start.
I feel like that's how we ended last week. That's how we should start this week.
Right off the jump. Holy cow. I did watch it.
Mm-hmm.
What was it called again? I have it
Unknown Number, High School Catfish, something like that.
Unknown Number, the High School Catfish. Yes.
Wow, how close was
You were very close. I did watch it.
Yeah.
And holy cow. This is spoiler rich, right?
It's been out long enough, and there's so much on social media about it that if you haven't seen it, shame on you, not on us.
Okay, so for anybody who hasn't seen it and is okay with spoilers, here's a quick stay on. Here's a quick synopsis. Okay. So it's basically this high school girl who and her boyfriend who start receiving like anonymous text messages from some random phone number.
Yes.
And it's through like an app that makes it so you like there's no way to find out who this person is. And it starts and it's just like weird messages. Go ahead.
It's weird. They're trying to break them up. It's like saying lies about how he feels, how she feels. So it's like, it's clearly the intent is to harm them as far as like a couple, like split them up.
Super vicious, and like saying
vulgar
saying dirty things about the boyfriend and like saying nasty things about the girlfriend, like the girl. And
encouraging self-harm.
Yes,
like you should really disturbing.
Like really, really, really crazy. Yeah. And there's like this basically like a manhunt trying to figure out who's sending these messages.
Well, and it's set in a really small town at a tiny high school, so everybody knows everybody. So the whole thing is now the school gets involved because now they're accusing other kids, and there's high school drama, so those people are getting pulled into it. And then eventually it gets like the police get involved and then the FBI get involved.
And it goes on, I think, like for 15 months or something.
It was a while.
Well over a year.
Yeah.
And turns out it's the girl's mom.
It's the mother. The
mother of the daughter who's receiving all these texts. I can't understand it. It's for sure just like, well, okay, so what I heard after the fact, I think from TikTok was like, have you heard of
Munchausen's?
Munchausen's. There's like Munchausen's and then there's Munchausen's by proxy. Munchausen's is if you yourself are like making something up so that people feel bad for you.
Right.
Munchausen's by proxy is when like parents will make their kids sick so that their kid like needs them and needs their help and support. This is basically Munchausen's by proxy is what happened is that the mom was inflicting psychological harm on her daughter so that her daughter then needed her.
Yeah.
But crazy.
Absolutely insane. And so as a mom, part of me is like, there is already enough drama in life as it is to go and create more. I'm like, I don't want it to begin with. Like, it's so insane. That's so funny. I actually had a thing about like a revelation this weekend because Chad and I had some hard conversations with Allie this weekend. She's just so emotional and it's so illogical. And you're just like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, what are you even saying right now? And Chad, his perspective is, I want to solve it. There's a reason. He like pulls me aside. He's like, something's going on. She's stressed about something. She's worried. We got to get to the bottom of it. And I was like, I don't think anything's going on. I think she's a 14-year-old girl who has a range of emotions right now, doesn't know how to control them, and is having a really heightened emotional reaction. And we don't have to participate. So there's an author, Jen Hatmaker, I think is her name, and she wrote a book. And there's this part on parenting, and she says it's like your kids are on an emotional roller coaster and you are on the platform, and you are like, I'm going to strap you in, you're safe. Like, you give them these boundaries of like, we are a safe home and you're allowed to have emotions. You're going to ride the coaster, but I'm not joining you.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay on this platform, and when you are calmed down, I'll be here waiting for you. And so I told him, like, that is our perspective. That's what we're taking forward. But all that to say, that is not easy just in those little moments. So to create even more is just mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard. I don't get it.
So hard to watch the daughter after she found out the mom was doing it. The daughter didn't really react. And I know she was for sure in shock and like so confused about what happened.
Yeah.
But the fact that the mom, I don't know, the scene where it was all happening, where they're at their house
and the police come
and they confront the mom, and the mom's like, okay, yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
And then the daughter's still in the room. They tell the daughter, and the mom's like kind of hugging the daughter, and the daughter's kind of not, she's like okay with the mom hugging her. I'm like, that is hard for me.
That was very difficult.
Yeah, like, your mom is a monster. Like,
100%.
How are you? And I know it's your mom. Like, that's the hard part. Is like, that's the thing where a lot of like parents of serial killers, like, it's my child, but like it's like this such a confusing thing. Like, this is my mom. I'm a girl, and my mom, who I love, who loves me, has been doing horrible things to me. Like, how in the world? Like, that girl's messed up for life.
Oh, absolutely. And I think in that moment, probably even more so in shock, because if you remember, the dad came home and he started accusing her of working. Like, so basically in that scene, all of a sudden the daughter's hearing, wait, my mom is the one who sent these messages, and she's been lying about jobs. So I just think she was probably like not comprehending there was so much information coming at her.
Totally.
What disturbed me was the interviews later of her sitting there saying, I love my mom and I can't wait to be with her. And so that part, I don't know. I saw one clip that said that was edited differently, that maybe those interviews were before they knew what was going on. But I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know. But that's a messed up situation across the board.
It's so very sad.
Everybody. Yeah.
Very sad. I don't know how a parent could do that to their child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She clearly has them. The disturbing thing to me was when she was like, we all do bad things.
Yeah.
And
oh my gosh.
You guys just didn't get caught for speeding. And there's like, people are like, my going 5 miles over the speed limit is not the equivalent of sending sexually explicit, self-harming text messages to my family. Like, it's just like the fact that she was like, we all do bad things. I just got caught. And you're like, okay.
So totally minimizing what she did. So, yeah. Crazy.
Anyways, how was your week?
Sad. I resent you for making me watch that.
Oh, sorry.
Just kidding. It was an entertaining and startling, and wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be alone in that journey. So
well, I did just start another show that you recommended to me as well.
Yes.
We Were Liars.
I'm so okay. I can't even tell you, this weekend, I literally almost messaged you to be like, if I haven't mentioned this one yet, start watching We Are Liars. Okay. Literally this weekend. Really? I was going to remind you.
Yeah. It's just started it.
Okay.
It's great. I can't remember like your description of it.
It took me a minute to get into it.
Okay, me too. I'm 2 episodes in, and I'm like honestly having a hard time following a little bit,
right?
Because that hops around quite a bit on timelines.
Yep.
But I think I'm
pushed through, and the ending was shocking.
Just gonna give me all these shows with crazy endings.
Yeah, that's what I live for.
Yes, I'm excited I'm 2 episodes in. I think there's 8 episodes. Okay. So it was a productive week TV wise. Yeah. I finished the show which I told you, great, amazing ending actually. Okay. Like, I think it was 5 seasons total. Season 4 was like a little hard to get through.
That's the one I kind of slowed down on.
Season 5, the ending was like a horror movie, and it was incredible.
Yeah,
great ending. Finished that. Also finished The Walters. My Life with the Walters. Finished that with Brian Friday night. Very frustrating show.
I'll have Allie recap that one with you.
Yeah, because she's watching. Can she weigh in? Really frustrating. And like, I'm gonna give another spoiler. Okay. Listen to the spoiler podcast. Season 2 ends exactly the same way season 1 ends.
Oh,
it's so frustrating.
So the way it ends isn't good.
It's just the same. It's just the same thing. It's the same. Is it
gearing up for season 3? Is that
I think so. And season 3 is probably the same thing again. This girl that's choosing between these 2 brothers, and anyway,
that's a different show. That's called The Summer I Turned Pretty.
It's the same, basically the same show. I think
Are you watching that one as well?
No, I'm not watching that one. I limit it to one teenage girl show.
Can only do one.
Yeah. So I finished the Walter show, watched that documentary thing, and then started We Were Liars.
Okay.
Oh, and also watched The Devil Wears Prada Friday night.
Oh, that's fun.
Good movie. There's a number 2 coming out.
I watched a series called The Girlfriend on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Good. Really good. It is it's like dynamics of like a mother and son relationship. Okay. And then a girlfriend comes in. The mom's like oddly obsessed with her son. And then a girlfriend comes in who she's suspicious of, and honestly, rightfully so. And it kind of flips between girlfriend and mom each episode. But it was really good. I liked it.
Okay.
So that's another drama for you. The Girlfriend.
Add it to the list.
Finish We Were Liars. Okay. And then.
That's the thing. I can only do one show at a time. Brian was trying to start another show, because we also finished the show Adults. That was like a couple weekends ago. Okay. And we've watched a lot of TV lately, honestly. Well, considering how busy life has been, and like I feel like it's I typically I'm like doing something while wedding planning, totally. Or while watching
you're
wedding
emailing, planning. Wedding planning. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, should we get into our weekends?
Sure.
Friday. Friday. I feel like I'm a little like erratic today. A little like a little manic.
A little shaky.
I'm
still a little winded from that run we just did.
How was your Friday?
My Friday was good. It ended up being one of those days that I had multiple things scheduled, and then they all kind of got canceled. So my day opened up. I know, I don't hate it. It's so funny. Your brother had he had to reschedule a meeting, and that happened more than once. Like he rescheduled more than once, and he's like, "I'm so sorry this keeps happening." And I was like, "Isaac, one thing you should know about me, I will never be upset if a meeting gets rescheduled. Like, don't ever worry about canceling. Like, unless it's something super important, if a meeting gets canceled or rescheduled, I'm like, great, open up my day." Anyways, Friday morning. So because of that, Carrie came over and we did a little sauna cold plunge.
Nice.
And then I just kind of did some stuff around the house. I did a little work from home. And then Allie that afternoon, she's been doing so much cheer stuff. It's wild. They had a game up in Bellingham on Friday.
I also went to Bellingham yesterday. How random.
So you guys have spent the equivalent time in a car. So they left the school at noon, went up there, played the game, cheered, came back, got home at like 1 a.m. Like we had to set an alarm to wake up to go get her from school.
Holy cow.
I know.
Why are they playing teams in Bellingham?
That's the thing. I don't, somebody told me maybe it's like we're limited in our division of like which teams are playing this season.
Okay.
So we have to actually travel far to go. So last weekend was Ording and this weekend was Bellingham. Coming up is Yelm. So it's not close. I'm like, yeah. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. So Allie was gone. Me and Chad and Piper kind of hung out that afternoon, evening. We went to Met Market and got dinner.
Nice.
And then I just got like a salad from the deli section.
Not the chicken sandwich.
I didn't do the chicken sandwich. There is a new one. I saw an advertisement for like a Parmesan chicken sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds awesome. Noted. And we ended up bringing it back home, and it was really cute. Piper wanted to paint, and so she set up a table on the back deck and was like painting the sunset while we just sat out there and enjoyed the last days of summer.
How did the painting turn out?
It was fine. She was like making bookmarks, so it was not whatever, but it was really, we were like, what a great scene to create.
I'm so excited to see what she does with her life, because she's so artistic and like has these obscure interests and likes crutches and
loves a fake injury. Yeah, she is one where I'm like, jury is out on what she does. She changes. At one point she wanted to work with animals. Now it's like hairstyle, actress. It's all different things.
How old is she again?
10.
Okay. I wonder how many kids at 10 years old said what they wanted to be when they grew up and then did that thing.
Right.
I bet it's a very small percentage.
It's very small, but I will tell you, one person in my life.
So it's in the genes.
Who knows? Anyways, and then we watched. So a show that I like is called The 1% Club.
Okay.
And we watched that out on our TV outside to end the Friday evening.
This is a new one. I haven't heard of
it. It's like a trivia one. So it starts off. You have 100 people, and the host will ask 100 people a question, and when they polled 100 people in the public, 90% of them got it right.
Okay.
And then they do an 80% question,
and
70 and 75, and they go all the way down and they eliminate to 1%. Every time somebody gets out, $1,000 goes into the prize pot.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's
it's
cool.
fun. So it's kind of like it's all sorts of different trivia things and different.
Is it multiple choice?
Yes.
Okay.
For the most part.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's like, it's like not Jeopardy-esque, but some of those types of questions. You don't have to know like authors and those things, but it's like puzzles. It's like between these two pictures, if this was inverted backwards, which one would be right?
Oh,
things like that.
Oh man, that's fun. I need to watch that. I should watch that with Brian.
Yes.
That's not the type of show I'd want to watch by myself because I like
a little
bit of competition,
100%.
Showing off my intellect.
I have to do it with others in the room. Absolutely.
When I was a kid, we would watch Jeopardy like every night at 7:30 or whatever time it came on, and I would count my correct answers. Every time I got one right, I'd say 1
as a child,
2, 3. I'd count how many I got right.
That's
so in hindsight, so obnoxious, but I'd probably still do it to this day.
That's who you are. Tally. I love it. That was my Friday.
Cool.
That was it.
Love it.
How about you?
I played some pickleball. Surprise, surprise.
Shocker.
At Luther Burbank Park.
Nice.
Again, it's my new favorite place.
Yep.
I found my first real estate client from pickleball.
This is huge.
Which I knew would happen eventually. I knew, the more time you spend doing something, the higher the likelihood is that you're going to find clients from it. So found a client. It's one of my new pickleball friends who I've been playing with at Luther Burbank.
Yeah.
She invited her friend to pickleball, who just so happened to be looking to buy a house in Tacoma very soon.
Amazing.
And so and Cynthia introduced us, and now I'm meeting with him tomorrow here at the office. So
wild.
That's what I'm telling you.
I love it.
Pickleball
I love it so much.
There's a lot of benefits to me playing pickleball.
And what instant closing gift opportunity.
True.
All things pickleball.
All things pickleball.
Drop gift membership.
Smart.
Something.
Okay. I like it. Okay, did that and then got home. We had our second premarital counseling session.
Okay. Have we talked about this yet?
Have we not?
No.
The first one was a week or two ago.
Okay.
We're only doing 4 sessions.
Okay.
It's pretty quick. So the first one is together. It was kind of intro, very preliminary conversation. Yeah. It was nice. It was the therapist was intentional about giving each of us space to talk without the other person allowing to chime in, which I find is something that I do. Like if Brian is telling a story, or maybe if I'm telling a story, we like to fill in the gaps and chime in on each other's stuff. But it was kind of fun to just hear Brian talk. She asked both of us to, and this might be personal to share, whatever. She asked both of us to share our origin story, how we met and how life changed, what our life looked like before we met each other and then after we met each other. And it was very sweet. And that was the first one. And the second one was separate. So the first half an hour was just me, second half an hour was just Brian.
Okay.
And I think that was kind of just to better understand this as individuals. And then there's 2 more sessions and those will both be back together as a couple. So
how did you find this person?
Just online.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just I don't know. I think
research.
I Googled premarital counseling and found, I reached out to a few different places and found one that was available.
Okay.
And,
yeah.
It's been good. The last week felt pretty heavy to me.
Yeah.
Just personally with stuff going on, with stuff in the world and stuff, just families, just a lot of stuff. And so it's kind of nice to have that debrief with, because I haven't done therapy before, which I probably should do therapy, but I never have. And so it's just kind of nice to have that 30 minutes just to talk about what's going on in my head in that moment. So
yeah, I'm with you. Last week there was definitely times I had to put my phone away because I was getting so upset looking at things. Sorry, something's in my eyeball. It's tears. I'm crying. But no, and I have a really vivid memory from premarital counseling where I went into it we are unshakable. We are together forever. And one of the first sessions, he started asking us some questions and it was wait, what? You think that? And it was really, and it was so good. I remember thinking oh, I'm so glad we're dealing with this now. But and we went over personality traits and those differences, and that was really helpful. So anyways,
I think one of the main things I've learned over the last 10 years of being together is just how to understand and appreciate each other's differences. I feel like that is something I used to expect him to be how I am.
Yeah.
And we're just very different. And that's the reason we're together, is because opposites attract. And I think, just a deeper understanding. This is how you operate. And this is how I operate. And we both have different needs sometimes and different expectations. And so, I feel like we've learned a lot about each other over the years, which is obviously something that's a good thing about being in a relationship. But.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because you have to remember, Chad and I, we were long distance most of our relationship, and not together that long. Like, we were together a year and a half or so when we got engaged, and then had a 6-month engagement. So
it's quick.
Yeah, it was pretty fast. Some would say too fast, and we should know. Just kidding.
I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast before, but I was talking with a friend recently about divorce and how there's so much divorce in this world. I think that there's like a 50% divorce rate in our country, and we all know people who are divorced. And I was curious. So our generation, so I'm 30, and the younger millennial / older, like Gen Z generation, I'm curious if we'll see a lower divorce rate because so many couples in our age range are waiting so much longer before they get married.
I wonder that. And do you also feel like people aren't getting married?
Totally. Yeah. I think there's fewer people that see the value of marriage, or maybe they had divorced parents, so they're like, I don't know, whatever. Just everyone has their own reasons for what they do. But I think it seems like people are more cautious when it comes to getting married and take longer, and a lot of times live together before they get married, where that used to not be as common. And I'm just curious if we'll see a decline in divorce rates because of the approach that we're taking to marriage in the first place. So
I wouldn't be surprised at all. Especially, I just feel like it's changed. I think I have said this on the podcast about the institute of marriage, of back in the day, people were only living to 40. They weren't living that long. So to get married young, but then also you didn't have it long. Now we're living so long, and to have the same person in your life for that long, it's wild. But I think you would be spot on with that people are waiting longer. We were even talking about the whole registering thing, registering for gifts, and that's kind of a backwards thing now with people of they already have stuff, we're living together, or we're adults and we own a blender, we don't need a gift of and so just how that even those little things have changed.
For our wedding, we're doing a honeymoon fund.
I love it.
But one of Brian's aunts is hosting a little engagement, pre-wedding shower thing for us at her house. And she's like, I know you're doing a honeymoon fund, but some of us are more traditional. We really want to be able to buy you something.
Totally.
So what should we buy you? And we had to really think.
Y'all, it's tonal. It's
we're we really don't need much, but we made a list of some things. We got our plates could use a refresh, our our pillows could use a refresh, just some miscellaneous stuff from the house.
Stevie, what do you want?
We did ask Stevie. Okay, so rest of the Friday we did the premarital counseling, then we sat in the sauna and we cold plunged.
Nice.
We were gonna go out to dinner, but we're
cold plunge at night?
Sometimes.
Wow.
It was 6 p.m. so it was still not quite nighttime. I don't know. And then we were gonna go out to eat, but we decided to just stay home, and we ordered Uber Eats. We got Wingstop.
Oh,
you ever get Wingstop?
Can't say that I have.
Great wings.
Okay.
Delicious. We finished our show. We watched Devil Wears Prada and fell asleep.
Amazing.
It's great.
How
was your Saturday?
Saturday was good. We decided we were going to do a house clean, and so got up, cleaned, vacuumed, mopped, all of that good stuff.
Nice.
Organized some of my back room area. I have a command center, and what's really easy is mail will just pile up over there, and we just let it sit. And so kind of went through, cleared all of that up, which was very therapeutic. And then we went to my parents' house for lunch, and hung out with them for a little bit. And then my parents are down in Lakewood, so afterwards we went over to the Lakewood Town Center and went to a couple shops out there. Yeah.
How is Lakewood Town Center these days?
I think in my opinion, it is better than people might think it is.
Okay.
There's actually quite a few stores out there, and I'm surprised this isn't a more popular spot. So anyways, there was that. And then we just kind of went home and relaxed the afternoon. And then that night we went to dinner with a couple from our school / church. And the husband is thinking about getting into the fire department, have been asking Chad some questions. We're like, let's just go out to dinner and we'll chat some more. So we went to Boathouse 19, closed the place down. Literally, the waiter had to come over and be like, hey guys, just a heads up, I'm actually shutting things down inside. And so if you could head out, we sat outside. It was such a nice night. And so, yeah, they kicked us out.
What time was that?
It was like 9 p.m.
Okay.
You know, we started at 6. So
that's a long dinner.
Good 3-hour dinner.
Nice.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah. Good, not great food, you know?
I actually don't even know where that is.
Boathouse 19? Oh, if you go to my house and you go down 19th Street, so I'm between 12th and 19th, you go all the way down to the water.
Gotcha.
And there's Narrows Brewery, and then there's Boathouse 19. It's now owned by Anthony's.
Okay. It's right next to that park. No?
It's down at the, it's like, it's where the like marina is, where the boats are. Hence Boathouse.
Okay. Gotcha. It's by the waterfront.
You're thinking
thing.
6th Ave. You were thinking of that restaurant that used to be over there by Titlow Beach.
Not by Titlow. It's by the waterfront like venue right there. Didn't we go to an event down there? Let's look later.
Okay.
So we could
let's not take up airtime.
I know where that is. I know what we're talking about. I'm tracking.
This is the thing is, and I'm gonna fast forward a bit to Sunday, but like, you know, you go and you spend, I think we spent probably like $100 and something on dinner, you know, for 2 entrees and a glass of wine each. And we went to Harbor Greens last night, got a steak and a salad, a $10 bottle of wine from Trader Joe's, and we were like $50.
Yeah.
And it was, our food tasted better at home.
Way better.
Than it did at Boathouse.
Yeah, it's true.
It really helps. Chad can grill an amazing steak.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference. I told him that yesterday and he was like, that is the kindest thing you've ever said to me. So, anyways, my Saturday was pretty chill. I have been watching that show, The Girlfriend. So that in between my downtimes, that's also what I'm doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I put a heavy load into
when you're watching a show, do you like sit down and pay attention to it, or are you doing other stuff?
I'm doing stuff on my phone. Okay. I'll email as well. I'll fold laundry.
Okay. Because the new show, We Were Liars, I was watching it last night while doing stuff on my computer.
Okay.
And I think that was part of the issue of why I was having a hard time following.
Yeah. Who are you?
Okay, Saturday, I wrote down that I got over 9 hours of sleep that night.
Well, me too.
Did you?
Actually, almost like I should have made a note. I slept in until like after 8 one morning.
Nice. Best.
That was Sunday morning.
Love sleeping.
Okay, foreshadowing.
I went on a long bike ride. Not long, but did like a 26-mile bike ride.
Okay.
Walked the dog. So we were watching our friend's dog Griffey now. So we have Griffey and Stevie's.
Fun.
Nice long walk along the trail. And then the rest of the day, Brian and I kind of had like a little date day plan.
Okay.
So we did ring shopping in Bellevue.
Fun.
Which we weren't super impressed in the selection that we found.
Oh.
We like made an appointment with this ring shop that a lot of people have recommended to us.
Oh.
And I think they do their own custom jewelry, but I think they must specialize in like women's wedding rings.
Okay.
I think that's kind of their focus.
Yeah.
Because the men's selection was like not even through them. It was like this vendor that they work with.
Interesting.
And we were just like looking at the website with the woman, like she's like, okay, yeah, you can customize your own thing, and she was clicking and she kind of didn't really know what I don't know, it wasn't the best experience, but we went there and then we went somewhere else, also not like a great men's ring selection, and we don't really want anything that particular, like we kind of want just like a simple black band with some sort of accent, like some sort of gold accent in it somewhere. So we ended up finding something on Etsy last night for like $50.
Sweet.
And the rings that we were looking at on this website, it was going to be like if you wanted real gold in it, or we were looking at like even like a green, like malachite was one of the emeralds you could put in it. It was gonna be like a $2,500 ring, and it's like one of the great things about being a double male couple is neither of us care about a fancy expensive ring, so we're just like, let's just do something simple.
I love it. And find something you actually enjoy for a fraction of the cost.
So we found something online, we ordered it, it's supposed to arrive like tomorrow.
Nice.
And then when we are in Palm Springs before our wedding, we'll probably do go ring shopping again and see if we find something that we like
even more,
but I don't know, we'll see.
Okay,
just playing it by ear,
just like a new ring every day. You guys just have a whole selection.
Exactly, each day of the week. We from there went and got haircuts.
Okay,
similar to your Boathouse 19 story, we also closed the haircut place down. So I don't know why they accepted the appointment. So the appointment was at 5:30, and they closed at 6. And it's like a 45 minute.
For both of you?
For
you guys both got haircuts?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, little haircut date.
I love it.
But they closed at 6, and I was still getting my haircut at 6:15.
Yeah.
And because I got it, they like kind of got me in a little bit late, and they were kind of making me feel a little bit bad that I was there after they closed. She's like, "Oh, you better pay me overtime for this," and I was like, "Why do you why did you even have the option to book an appointment?"
And then started me late.
Yeah, that was just kind of funny. But
funny.
Both got haircuts, and then Brian is starting a new job today. So this is the first day of a new job, still at Microsoft, but on a different team.
Right.
So last week was kind of, he was transitioning out of his old team, and today is his new team. So
exciting.
We went to dinner to celebrate. So we did, before dinner, we went, stopped by a couple breweries in Renton.
This is after the haircuts.
After the haircuts.
Fresh cuts. Some breweries.
Our barbershop is in downtown Renton. And then there's like a bunch of like breweries and little wineries and stuff all over. It's a really cool little downtown area. So went to 2 different breweries, got some beer, and then I got a seltzer, and then went to this dinner. It's called or this restaurant is called Melrose Grill.
Okay. It's not to be confused with Melrose Place.
Or Melrose Market is another spot in Seattle. Brian kept calling it Melrose Market. It's Melrose Grill. It was awesome. It was like a steakhouse.
Ooh.
We got, we got a steak. We got a stroganoff. You know what a stroganoff is?
A beef stroganoff?
A beef stroganoff pasta dish.
Yeah.
Very good.
Love
Amazing. We got a bunch of potatoes. We got some like garlic mashed potatoes. We got some cheesy, like crispy potatoes.
How's that health kit going?
We got bread. We got
we got
2 desserts.
Meal.
We got a cheesecake and a bread pudding for dessert. It was a delicious meal. He got a couple glasses of wine. I got a margarita.
How fun.
We had driven down to Renton. We decided let's Uber home because
smart. I like it.
After the brewery and everything else. So great meal.
That sounds phenomenal.
Yeah, it's pretty swanky. It's like kind of dark and moody in there, and it's apparently it was like a early 1900s restaurant that's still around today. So like it has a kind of that old school, like old steakhouse feel to it. So,
and that was the first time you guys had gone there?
First time there. Nice. It's in this cool building. Let me see if I can find a quick picture of it. This here.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of cool. Here's for them.
Almost like unsuspecting.
It's just this cool little standalone building in Renton, and it was very cool.
Nice.
Delicious meal. And then we Ubered home, and I think that's it. What did I write down? That's it. I don't know what we watched that night. Probably something good.
We got through a few things. All right.
That was my Saturday.
Sweet. Sunday was just me doing the Lord's work. I went to church in the morning, another nursery day.
Okay.
And then went home for a little bit. We had some lunch, some downtime, and then went back to the church for some training for the nursery. So they do like every quarter there is like kids ministry training. And so I hadn't gone in a while. I was like, I should probably go to this. So took the girls with me because they also help me. Allie works in the preschool room. Piper helps me in the baby room. So we all went and then came home. So last week why can't I figure it out? Last week, somebody found a passport in front of our house and put it on we have a box outside of our house that that we put packages in when they get delivered, and they put it on top of that box. And so Chad saw on the Ring camera, somebody had came to the box. He actually thought somebody had taken something on the box. So we went to go look, and there was a passport inside. So I look at it, and it is a child. And so I'm like, this is so weird. So I go to social media and I look up the last name and I do some digging and I find the girl's family.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
And so
it must have been a unique last name.
Yes.
Because if it was just like Smith, there's no way you're finding that family.
So it was funny though, because I was obviously tell Kelly and Shannon everything. So I was telling them about it, and Kelly actually found. So basically, she found. I shared the name with her, and she found the same profile I did. And then she went through the photos, and she found a baby picture with like the little sign of the baby's name that was on the passport from 5 years ago.
Oh my gosh!
So we're like, this is totally them. So I messaged her on Facebook, and she followed back up on Sunday and said, oh my gosh, thank you so much. My car had been stolen and all of our passports were inside.
Oh my gosh.
And so whoever stole the car must have driven down our street and just like tossed it out the window or something. So then we were communicating, and I never met her in person. I was like, I'm going to put it in this box for you, and it's outside my house. And then she like messaged like, I'm so sorry, but I talked to the police, and because it's part of a stolen like case, would you mind calling them and saying you found it, and they might have to have the police come pick it up from you? So I'm like, oh my word, this is becoming a whole thing. So then I'm calling the police, and I'm like, here's my case number. I'm like, all of a sudden, who am I?
What if you become a prime suspect in the robbery?
Like, ma'am, why are your fingerprints all over this? So that was part of my evening last night. But I actually was like, you know what? We're helping this person. Like she's gonna have to probably replace the other passports, and so she was so grateful. So anyways, that was part of my eventful weekend. But in the evening, when we got home from our training, we walked down to Harbor Greens, which is becoming a tradition of ours. We walked to Harbor Greens.
Yeah,
it's a mile there and a mile back. It's a nice little jaunt.
Did the girls get some gyoza this time?
Yes, they did.
Wow.
Gyoza and bubble tea. It's the norm.
For anyone who says I don't listen, there's a callback.
Nailed it. And we specifically. We, like I said, we got our steaks and salad. It was $36.
Nice.
And it was so yummy. And that was the evening. Then we had dinner, and the girls were wrapping up for the week. You know,
what was weather like down here yesterday? Was it stormy?
It felt like it was going to be.
Okay.
It never did, but I was like actually nervous on our walk. I was like, is it gonna pour rain? It just looked cloudy.
Yeah.
But I just walked in like leggings and a sweatshirt, and I was totally comfortable.
Okay.
So it was fine. It never rained.
It was. So was that your Sunday? Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll fast forward. Sorry to cut you off there.
No.
Weather wise, I drove up to Bellingham yesterday.
Yeah.
It was horrible weather.
Yeah.
Like sideways rain,
boo,
wind, so bad.
Why are you there?
So, client I'm working with was looking at a house in Bellingham or past Bellingham.
Too far.
But so yeah, woke up. I ran down to get my car because I had
that's right.
I had left it the night before. I'm like, let me get a little run in.
Yeah.
Got my car, came home, got ready, drove to Bellingham. I think it took me 2 hours to get there.
Apologize for that loud
little slurp. Cool house. Needs a lot more work than was evident online in the pictures and stuff.
Classic.
So probably not going to be a winner.
Okay.
But took me. Do you know where the Illumination is? Do you know Bellingham much or no?
No.
Okay.
Wait. I know the Chrysalis Inn.
I don't know what that is.
And I think I do know. It's like a little downtown area.
No. So there's a big like Native American reservation.
Oh, okay, no.
Like northwest of Bellingham, I think.
Okay.
It's this big like on the water. There's this big peninsula that's all native land. Okay. And then there's also Lumi Island, which is like an island. You can take a ferry from Bellingham. Okay. But anyway, so the house was on the water. Really cool property.
Yeah.
But yeah, I needed a lot of work. Went there.
So Chrysalis Inn is outside of Bellingham, maybe, but it's a super cute little town.
Okay.
And Chad and I have gone there a handful of times for overnights.
Cool.
And it's really like just quaint, cute little boutiques and yummy food and that type of thing. Yeah.
Bellingham's cool. There's a lot of really cool stuff. Mm-hmm. Like we have a friend that lives in Bellingham, and like I could easily live there.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
And then on the way home, 405 South is closed right now.
Yeah.
So it took me so long to get home. And
Did you just go for one house?
Yeah. And I had to stop to charge my car because my car was dying. So I stopped at the Tulalip Outlet Mall and charged my car, got an Auntie Anne's pretzel.
Classic.
And got that shirt you see over there.
I
got
see it. Nice.
couple other things. And then made the drive home. But all in all, I was in the car for well over 5 hours.
Oof.
It was a lot of car time. And then got home at some points and did all the laundry.
Okay. 5
loads of laundry.
Wow.
Did a bunch of house stuff.
5 loads for 2 of you?
I do laundry once a week, and it's 5 loads. It's all like the socks, underwear, towels, little towels, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then it's like all of our large towels is the second load. We have a pretty small washing machine.
Okay, this is helping.
If we had a larger washing machine, we could probably do fewer loads. Okay. And then we do all the colors.
Put that on your registry.
Washing machine. Yeah, so we do the two hot loads, then we do 3 cold loads. The black clothes, white like lights, and colors. So 5 loads.
You pay attention to the tags. Like if it
No,
says...
I sort it by like general like theme.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just how I learned to do laundry, and that's just how I've always done it.
I love it.
I don't know.
Good for you.
We hang dry almost everything. All of our like
Where?
shirts and shorts and on these
Where
like
do you put all that?
hangers in the garage.
In the garage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
During the summer months, they all dry easily.
Right.
During the winter months when it's cold,
Yeah.
they do not dry. They do not hang dry, but I still hang dry them for like a day, and then I put them in the dryer after that.
You hang dry your socks?
No. Just shirts, like so socks, underwear, towels. We dry.
Okay.
Everything else we hang dry.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some stuff we dry clean. Okay.
Really took a deep dive in your laundry life.
While doing laundry, I bought rings, found the rings online, bought those, probably spent like 2 hours looking for rings. Finished wedding planning.
What?
We are done, other than the month before the wedding. So the month, which is pretty soon, but the month we'll be in Palm Springs the whole month before the wedding.
Yeah.
At an Airbnb, which we're very excited for. That month we have a bunch of stuff to do in person. So we have like going to the hotel, a bunch of shopping we need to do.
Okay.
We're basically saving all of our like supplies and orders and stuff until we get down there.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
we have a good list of stuff for once we get down there, but we are done with everything until then. Which
how does that feel?
It feels great. I don't know what to do with myself. I finished like last night. I finished that. I caught up on email, like prep for the week, and I was like 7 p.m. I'm like, whoa, what do I do right now?
Should I go to bed?
It was very odd. So I just sat on my phone and watched that show, but yeah, it was very strange.
Enjoy.
Yeah, that's it. Watched the show, started We Were Liars, and yeah, it was a great weekend.
Yeah.
Good combo of stuff with Brian. Yeah. Work stuff.
I love the date stuff. I feel like Chad and I haven't gone on a date in a while. I don't know if I told you this, he is surprising me for our anniversary with something. So that's next weekend. So the way I found out is I am on the school board and we were supposed to have a board retreat, which is like an all-day thing. And I looked at my calendar and it says, do not plan anything.
Okay.
And it's on multiple days. And that thing I was supposed to be at for the school board was on one of those days.
Oh, no.
So that's how it was revealed to me. Okay. So I don't know what it is yet. Yeah. He's keeping
but it's multi-day.
It's multiple days.
Wow.
It involves a flight.
Next weekend?
Next weekend.
That's so exciting.
Leave next Friday.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So stay tuned.
Should I start guessing?
You totally
No, I'm not going to guess.
Yeah. We actually leave next Thursday. So I'm
this Thursday or next Thursday?
Missing book club the 25th.
Oh, next Thursday. Okay. Yeah. So the weekend after this weekend.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So next weekend I won't have anything exciting.
Okay. But the following weekend.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.